I'm looking to see some Dungeons and Dragons action. I'm ready for it.
I don't play the game, but I think that it would be cool to go to a free movie, so that's why I'm here. Really excited.
Very excited. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
I'm hoping to see just like the wildest campaign you can imagine, because every campaign is just absolutely insane, and I hope they like lean into the absurdity just because it's such a fun thing. I think it's gonna be really fun to watch.
No, I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want it to be like corny or like cheesy. I think just kind of seeing how it's adapted, because it's all about table dice and stuff, so it's kind of interesting to see how it's brought to the screen.
I'm just excited to see like how they make it like fantasy, you know what I'm saying? And the action. I get to see how it works together, but that's what I'm excited for.
My name is Dan Lebental. I'm a movie editor. I think I'm on about my 38th movie right now. Wow. So been doing it for a little while.
So you're a veteran.
I would say so, yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit how you got onto this project?
Well, this project, I got onto it, the producer and I had worked together. In fact, we had done the movie Iron Man together. He called me. He knew that as a youth, I was really a Dungeons and Dragons player, as were many of the greats around Hollywood.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you have obviously done a lot of Marvel movies in the past, and this seems right up your alley. Lots of special effects. So can you tell us a little bit what it's like editing around all those special effects?
The challenge is that before you've really figured out the movie, you have to initiate the special effects. You have to kind of hope that your guesses are right of which direction the movie's going to go. And it's also especially difficult if the special effects involve humor. If it's part of a joke and you're relying on something of an effect to help with the joke, it's a real leap of faith. And when I was editing, there's this scene in the cemetery. I was laughing myself silly as I was cutting it, so I would say that was a wonderful thing. This is a movie that a lot of people have been waiting for it to be done right. And I really think a lot of love was put into it amongst the concern from, very major players. The directors sunk their heart and soul and led us all on the same journey to really, it was a kind of a labor of love, even when it was not.
Okay, that brings me to my final question, which is how did you and the crew navigate bringing such a beloved, game to the screen?
Well, it started with a really good script. I was shocked how much I loved the script because, I get scripts all the time. And I was like, wow, this is the tone that is my kind of favorite thing, and it's sort of what I'm known for as an editor. So I thought that this was a perfect match, and that my team, I use a lot of the same people over and over again. This is all of our kind of a collective, this is our language. This is what we like, things with, humor, but stakes and heart. That's the stuff. And this had all of the things that I love.
All right, what do you guys think about the movie?
I thought it was really good. I was very impressed with the characters and their development and the pacing of the film.
It was fantastic. All my expectations were met in every single way. It was amazing. Fantastic. Yeah, it was really good.
I thought it was really funny, a lot more funny than I was expecting. Not that I thought it would be bad, but I feel like I try to keep my expectations low sometimes, but I really enjoyed it. The comedy shone through, as well as the D&D lore too.
I just absolutely loved it, and I just love the grave scene.
That was a classic.
Yeah. It puts Marvel to shame.
Really?
Yeah. The humor hits better, I feel.
I really liked when the big chunky dragon was tipping over the whole thing that they were on. That was really funny and really cool.
So you felt satisfied as a D&D fan?
Absolutely, yeah. And it was really also refreshing because they did tie in bits to kind of teach the audience who these characters are, their race, their classes. So it was helpful even for people that aren't familiar with Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I think in some ways, yes, they did reference a lot of game creatures that were in the lore and everything, and the spells, the combat was pretty good. Yeah, as someone who's very familiar with the battle sequences, I thought those were pretty cool too. So
they incorporated a lot of the monsters and the rules and even some of the random stuff that happens when you play D&D. So I thought they did a very good job.